Yo, what's going on, guys? Hope you had a good day. Got our downside targets. Uh, we wanted 660 today. We wanted a little bit of a retrace up into it for our TGIF setup. Turns out the market had different plans as we wanted to get our TGIF setup from the low of today. We got our 20% retracement, and then we came back down to finally take our target. So, I'm just gonna walk through what I kind of seen today. So, starting with NQ. Uh, we have now closed our weekly candle, so we can look at that. Obviously, it looks awful. This is a weekly order block now. Since we closed, below here, I mentioned this yesterday, showing its price, still wanting to deliver lower. The question is, did it want to deliver lower to that 660 level? But that level's not here on the weekly chart, so that's kind of showing us that we are off to. I think our final target is obviously, these weekly lows, daily lows, whatever you want to call them, sitting down here at that 586 level. So where we did not take it today. So if you kind of remember this, what happened today, like we took we hit like 662, and then we completely retraced like 100 points, got our TGIF set up, and then we came back down. The same thing kind of happening on the daily chart. So this candle right here, never took this one. If you guys remember, we ended up taking this low, and then we, obviously retraced all the way back up to this daily FEG, and now look where we're like. When we leave equal lows or equal highs, we're always coming back for them at some point. So that's why it's just better to take them. And it's scary to take like a long position when you have these down here, but you see the market just moving, imbalance to imbalance. So filling in these. Uh, so the same thing happened today. Like we hit 662, retraced 50%, and then we came back down. And then you kind of see that's the same thing that's happening on the daily chart now. So you know, uh, this low never took this low. They're way too close to equal lows. There's double the amount of stops sitting here. This is going to be a big, huge liquidity grab. The question is, when is it going to happen? And do we reverse back from there and start running maybe this daily downtrend, or do we keep on going down? Because this is kind of like this is very very clean. So when this goes, this thing's really going to rip. But no end in sight right now. Maybe our reversal happens down here. Maybe we get some kind of retracement first before going to the 580 level. Like I said, we'll have to look at the hourly chart based on what happens at 660 if we show any reversal signs there or not. So daily FEG from last week that we tapped into, and then right back down. Maybe we come up into this daily volume imbalance sitting up here, and we pull something like this, and then go back down and take these lows, or we just go straight to them on a Monday, which would be best case. Get a Monday low, we can maybe we get some nice displacement back up to the upside for the rest of the week. So if we hit these levels and we do not get any kind of retracement, we have to look lower. Lower we have obviously this daily FVG that we've already used before, so we do not have to like respect this. So the next area would obviously be maybe we just fill in more of this weekly. We have a weekly volume imbalance here down at 14,203, and then next case would be this weekly FEG down here at 13,900. So, and then obviously if we do come back up, we're probably going back to the mid 1500s, and we're just gonna stay in this same range forever. So with that, the daily today. So the daily today came in today looking at this kind of chart. So obviously where it's in a big buy curve and then a sell curve, the sell curve will complete down here. We kind of know that now. You see, we're not getting any kind of like movement off this low. It might, it is after hours, so there's not a lot of volume coming in. So Monday and Sunday night, Monday night we'll have to see what kind of reaction we get from here. But let's look at this. So I'm just gonna put it here, and then okay. So today woke up and I said we need to get we held this hourly FVG I pointed out, and I was like we need to get above this or below this if we want to see 660. Well, at first, remember I thought we would have a TGIF set up and where we would come back up to maybe this hourly here first and then go lower. We obviously didn't get that. We got our TGIF set up from this from here to here, which would be 20%. I will draw that out and show you here in a minute. But yeah, so we never got that. But you see, we got the close below here. It turned into an inverse. We came down here, did not take the 660 low. Look where we rejected today. The inverse hourly fair value gap that we closed below. We came within a point of taking that low, came back up just to retest this and then come back down. So very interesting. Something else to note: if you draw your fib from here, or that's not a fib. If you draw your 50% mark from the morning dump back up, look at that 50%. Hit this hourly inverse right back down. So pretty interesting. Just wanted to point that out for you guys. And then if you draw this, take this fib from the low down here and draw it up to Monday's high, which would be right here, Monday's high, and in the afternoon. Look where our 20% happened today. We hit our 20% right at 14,795, went just above into the hourly inverse, rejected, and then finally we come back down and take our low. This just shows you price is not like random. Like this stuff is it's so controlled by an algorithm. Like the algorithm is going to deliver. That's why right in here, I mean, we took a long position and we got screwed because we longed into this hourly inverse, and it's just what happens. I thought we were going to continue up. We had a 15-minute FEG up here that I thought we would hit, and completely forgot about this hourly inverse, and we were delivering from it because we took the position over here after we had already rejected it. So just goes to show you how price moved today. Very, very, very wild. Like I said, we got TGIF later in the day. Got our 50% retracement right here, and then right back down, and it gave us our 20% retracement on the weekly chart for our TGIF setup. So that's it basically. NQ. So we'll see what happens here. ES weekly obviously looks gross too. I'm expecting ES to go down to that our next target here. We did take 42.42 today, I believe. No, we did not. Okay, but our next weekly level is down here at 42.36. So I would imagine this gets taken the same time. Uh, Not 14.950, but the 586 daily equal lows get taken, and then we'll see what kind of price action we get from there. And then obviously the same thing happened on ES today. ES held this hourly a lot better than ES did, or than NQ did. And then you see same thing. We close below, 50% retrace, back up into the hourly inverse, back down to the daily low, which is drawn to by the NQ 660 level. So ES looking for 42.36. I will say it is possible again that instead of going right to 42.36, they might make it hard just like today, and we get some kind of 50% retracement back up here. You know, first maybe there's probably like a 15-minute FEG in here or something above the 0.5 fib. So yeah, like maybe up to here, up to 42.70, and then back down. I mean, that's a possibility. And then I do want to look at NQ for that as well. So yeah, so like a 50% retracement maybe brings us back up into here, or there's even probably like a 5-minute up here. So yeah, so just something to keep in mind. This is why 50% retracements are so important. But obviously we could just keep on slicing down to go lower. But any kind of retracement back up, I'd be looking for 745. If we get above this, then this was the higher time frame liquidity, and then I'm looking for a higher time frame liquidity level to go take. Remember, we have all those equal highs that we left today or this week. We at 223, 138, and we have the opening gap uh, from Tuesday's gap down at 237. So with that, hope you guys had a wonderful week, and we will see you guys Sunday and into Monday.